As Netanyahu's quiet health secret finally comes out, is Israel now staring at a fresh wave of wrath from Iran's most dangerous proxy on its northern front? With Bibi dropping a personal bombshell about his cancer battle, is Hezbollah choosing the same moment to probe and test Israel's air defenses with new drone strikes? As blasts rock the Kantara area, are Mojtaba Khamenei's proxies using explosive drones to strike right up against Israel's new IDF security zone in southern Lebanon? And when Hezbollah fires anti-aircraft missiles over Tyre, are Israel's drones now paying the price? And what does that say about the balance in the skies? Even though the ceasefire technically holds on paper, drones and strikes keep igniting flashpoints along the Israel-Lebanon frontier. On April 24, air raid sirens sounded in western Galilee border communities, warning residents of a suspected incoming drone attack from Lebanon. The IDF later said it had intercepted a Hezbollah drone before it managed to cross into Israeli airspace, preventing a direct hit on Israeli territory. A second drone was picked up on radar over southern Lebanon, but the army says contact was lost midway through its flight path. The military assessed that this unmanned aircraft probably crashed near areas where IDF troops are currently deployed, heightening tension on the ground. Hours after the first alerts, fresh sirens went off in the Galilee Panhandle over what was initially believed to be another hostile drone. The IDF later clarified that this second incident was a false alarm, saying the suspicious object was determined to be a false identification. All this unfolded on the same day Netanyahu revealed he had secretly treated a prostate tumor, even as Israel continues to signal readiness to resume war with Iran. On April 24, he disclosed that doctors had found and treated a malignant growth in his prostate that he had kept under wraps during the height of the Iran war. Netanyahu said the tumor was a tiny spot under 1 centimeter, discovered during routine monitoring after prostate surgery in December 2024. He emphasized that it was caught at a very early stage, with no evidence of spread or metastasis anywhere else in his body. Netanyahu said he chose to undergo targeted treatment that removed the problem and left no trace, insisting he is now healthy and fully fit for duty. Hezbollah has reportedly launched explosive-laden drones at IDF units stationed in southern Lebanon, testing Israeli positions despite the truce. Those drones are said to have detonated near Israeli forces around the village of Kantara, with no casualties reported but plenty of alarm. The IDF accused Hezbollah of blatantly violating the ceasefire through these attacks, calling them a serious breach of the current understandings. Earlier in the day, Israeli troops struck surveillance equipment at what they described as a Hezbollah rocket launch site near the town of Kunin. The army said the gear posed a direct threat to its forces operating nearby, justifying the strike as a protective measure. Israel argues that these hits are defensive moves within what it now calls a security buffer zone in southern Lebanon, not offensive escalations. At the same time, Lebanese media claimed that an Israeli drone had been shot down near the coastal city of Tyre. Footage from the area appeared to show an anti-aircraft missile streaking into the sky and striking an unmanned aircraft overhead. The IDF later confirmed that one of its drones had indeed been hit by a Hezbollah surface-to-air missile over Tyre, calling the incident a serious escalation. The military said the downing of the unmanned aerial vehicle is now under formal investigation, with lessons to be applied to future missions. Meanwhile, IDF orders went out for residents of Deir Oms in southern Lebanon to evacuate following fresh rocket fire from the area, deepening the sense of instability. Despite these tensions, Trump says the Israel-Lebanon ceasefire has been extended by 3 more weeks as of April 23. He hosted the Israeli and Lebanese ambassadors at the White House for a new round of mediation talks aimed at shoring up the fragile deal. Trump later told reporters the meeting went very well, and promised that the U.S. would help Lebanon deal with Hezbollah's influence and rocket threat. He also signaled plans to soon host both Benjamin Netanyahu and Lebanese President Joseph Aoun, aiming to bring the two leaders under one diplomatic roof for the first time in decades.